So let's review real quick, because this is important in doing your deal evaluations for those of you that want to start investing or those of you that are already investing. This is how you really build your wealth portfolio. So Chris told us what you do is you're looking at all the expenses. You look at what the rental income is. Right now they're getting $850 a month, but they really could be getting more than that.
The actual market rent is $1,300 a month.
Oh, wow. So that's a significant increase that they could be getting. Okay.
Yes.
But if you just take it as is, 850 times 12, your taxes 1136, your insurance 900, property management fee for the year 1,020, add up those expenses 3,056. You added the 850 times 12, which gives you the $10,200. We subtracted the gross rental income from the expenses, which gave us $7,144. Then we're going to take that and divide it by the purchase price, which is $60,000.
And that gives us a cap rate of 11.9.
Oh, that's good.
It is. Anything, let everybody know, anything in double digits, you're doing well. I just had an appointment with a huge investor earlier this morning. Joe, I think I texted you when you were calling me. And I was asking him what he was looking for. We were looking at a 56-unit apartment building. And he said, Chris, for me, I said, what's your cap rate? He said, as long as it's in the double digits, I'm good. He's a multi-millionaire. So,
yeah.
He said, as long as it's in the double digits, I'm winning. Now, let's do something different. One little swerve here. Now, let's say, for instance, we decide, okay, we're going to go in there, put a kiss on it, and we're going to put a market renter in there. Everything stays the same. The only difference is now that annual number changes from $10,200 at $850 a month to $15,600 at $1,300 a month.
Whoop! That's what I wanted to do, brother. You already know.
Okay. So now let's take that same number with our expenses, right? So let's take that $15,600 gross. Now that's our market rent. That's what we should be getting now. So let's take that number and let's subtract our expenses again, which is $3,056. And what do you come up with?
12,544.
All right, 12,544. Now let's take that number and divide it by the 60,000. Now what's your cap rate?
So now my cap rate is 20%.
Where are you going to get that from? Where are you going to get that from? Now let's do this. Because that we're asking for more rent, let's just make assumptions. You always want to the unexpected things that can happen or whatever. You want to have contingencies in place. So if we're gonna say that person, they're on a month to month, what they are, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna be fair, but I'm gonna end your lease in May or June. Then you're gonna go in there and you're gonna fix it up. Well, what do? You got to paint it, get new carpet, make repairs. So let's say instead of that number, what was that number again, Jewel? After the expenses, 12,000 what?
12,544.
12,544. So now instead, let's take that 12,544 and let's say that we got to spend $5,000. Let's just use that round number to go in there and spruce it up because we're getting ready to put a tenant in there for $1,300. We got to do our carpet, our paint, make some repairs, and it might be a little less, it might be a little bit more, but let's just play with it.